Welcome parents, family, friends, and TVK Tigers to our STEM Student of the Month award ceremony for the month of December. We are so happy and excited that you can all join us today as we celebrate our Tigers who have demonstrated the STEM trait of being a problem solver. To carry on with our school theme, which is helping everyone reach our goals, the acronym for which is HERO, we are here today to recognize our problem-solving Tigers. Because we believe that everyone in our school community is a hero, we have decided to use this theme in conjunction with our STEM traits. Each STEM trait is represented by a superhero who exemplifies the STEM trait. December's STEM trait of being a problem solver is represented on the students' certificates by the superhero Wonder Woman, always looking for the good in mankind and solving problems to have the race. Wonder Woman is solution-driven. While known for her physical strength and skill, her mental ability allows her to create strategies to solve problems. Today, we honor our Tigers who have demonstrated their ability to solve problems with creativity and solution-based thinking. Thank you, Tigers, for being the models of problem solving in your classrooms and within the school community. I'd like to welcome Ms. Courtney Hastings to the stage to MC the awards.
Things just a little bit different today. We're going to start with our pre-K and kindergarten. Then we're going to let them get to their events for the day. So bear with us. It's a little bit different. Boys and girls, you have 2 name tags. You have one on your chair and you have one in your hand. You're going to bring that one that's in your hand with you. So I make sure that I read exactly what your teacher has got to share about you. All right? So make sure you hold on to that as we get going. Parents, we're going to ask you that you hold your applause till the end of all of our pre-K and kindergarten students, and then at that time, we will welcome you to the stage to take pictures and get some goodies with your kiddos. All right, Jada Torres. She's a pre-K student in Miss Gooden's class. Jada is very independent. She recognizes and helps others when they need it. She is always up for a challenge and is not one to give up. Vishwal Shintamani. He's a pre-K student in Mackenzie's class. Vishwal uses his big voice when resolving conflicts with friends. He was always kind and respectful when working together. Vishwal models and encourages friends to be problem solvers and peacemakers. Keep up the great choices. Suleiman is from Miss McCann's class. Suleiman is a smart little boy who loves to find letters and numbers around our classroom and school environments. He is learning to participate in all our classroom activities. He especially loves using blocks and playing with the cars in our blocks and toy centers. When Suleiman is engaged in an activity, he will use his creativity to make different items and solve problems with materials. We are proud of the progress he has made thus far this school year and look forward to his ongoing development as he participates in classroom activities. And these are our pre-K kiddos. Kindergarten, go ahead and stand up and follow Ms. Knowles and Ms. K. Stay in order. Pre-K parents, you may come up and take a picture of your kiddos. Thank you, pre-K. All right, heading off our kinders. Leah Choi, she's from Miss Barker Cotty's class. Leah thinks about any problem long and hard and also asks questions before she comes to a solution. She helps her friends to solve problems whenever they need help. She is very kind. Bhargava Mundova from Johnson's class. Bhargava is always coming up with creative solutions to the everyday problems we encounter in kindergarten. He is quick to help some figure out a way to fix something or accomplish their goal. Camille Butcher from Ms. Baez's class. Camille is the perfect example of a problem solver. She is a creative thinker and is always willing to help a friend solve a problem. We are thankful to have Camille as a part of our class family. Sarah Langloy is from Ms. Mohammed's class. She's a diligent child who is not afraid of a challenge. She will give her best effort, especially when activities and situations are difficult. Sarah will create solutions and does not give up when she is challenged. Sarah understands and accepts mistakes and sees this as a learning opportunity. She is a problem solver. Christopher Bazinski is from Ms. Witt's class. Christopher is a wonderful example of a problem solver because he is constantly trying new strategies and different approaches in learning. We love having him in our class. Ava Hawk is from Ms. Dudley's class. Ava is receiving this award because she uses creative strategies to solve problems. She always tries hard to come up with a solution and help others in the classroom. She is a very bright girl and won't let anyone or anything get in her way. She's our STEM Student of the Month because she constantly displays this character trait every day. Congratulations, Ava. I'm very proud of you. And Geetha Patula from Ms. Monahan's class is our problem solver. She is independent in solving problems in the classroom and also helps her classmates in solving problems they face. She's a quick and creative thinker. Way to go, Anahita. Gianna Patel is from Ms. Sabata's class. Gianna is our problem solver. When she sees that a friend needs help, she asks them what is wrong and then tries to figure out what can then be done for them. When Gianna notices trash on the ground, she throws it away instead of telling the teacher. She figures out what she needs to do by herself. Great job, Gianna. Kellen Lee is from Ms. Harrell's class. When students have a problem, I often respond with, ask a friend first. Without a doubt, every child goes to Kellen. Kellen is also great at reading people to know if they need help without even asking. His kind personality and outside-of-the-box thinking make him a great problem solver and an amazing asset to our classroom. Farah Hill is from Ms. Donatelli's class. I am pleased to nominate Farah for problem solving. She uses critical thinking to solve her own problems and problems in our class. Farah is great at identifying a problem and deciding how to solve it without help from adults. Keep problem solving, Farah. And these are our kindergarten STEM Students of the Month. Parents, if you'd like to come take a picture of your kinder, go ahead and come up at this time. First grade, hold your name tag, stand up and follow Ms. Knowles in order. Okay, our kindergartners will get their treat and meet Miss K at door C. Parents, you are more than welcome to walk with your kinders down to lower campus, but we do ask that everybody walks with Miss K for accountability, but be sure to take your treat with you. All right, we're gonna get started with our first graders. Angel Ikudisi. Angel always tries to solve a problem for herself or peers before asking for help. I can depend on Angel to come up with a solution to a class problem that works for everyone. She is independent in solving problems and is willing to help peers solve their problems as well. Way to go, Angel. Haley Antoine. Haley is an excellent problem solver. She is always offering suggestions to peers and her teachers. She thoughtfully faces challenges and looks for solutions. She is a role model and an awesome TBK8 Tiger. Julia is always a problem solving. If there is ever a time she's not sure what to do, she problem solves to figure it out. She also helps her friends problem solve every day. We're so proud of you, Julia. Bruhat Soma. Bruhat is an excellent problem solver. He is a very bright student who uses his knowledge to find solutions to any problem he may encounter. He works hard to solve problems independently as well as with his peers. Congratulations, Ruha. Keep up the good work. Noah Robinson. Noah is great at finding a solution to the problem. He sometimes thinks outside the box to come up with a new way to solve the problem. Brayden Lee. Brayden problem solves real solutions for our classroom on a daily basis. He gives new ideas and thinks outside the box. He thinks of the problem, materials given, and makes a plan accordingly. Cole Williams is a great problem solver. Whenever there is some sort of problem, he always has a great solution and loves to also help his peers solve problems too. Alkan Dora, he's always solving problems within the classroom. He is always helping his friends solve problems, and we are so proud of you, Ahan. Taylor Nesbitt. Taylor is always reaching out to others that are in need and tries to solve their problems. She is a great thinker and always questioning things. She comes up with great ideas in the classroom and is great at problem solving. Disha Prabhu. Disha loves to help others come up with solutions in class. I can count on her to act as a leader and devise creative ways to work through classroom situations. Nothing is too difficult for Disha. Congratulations to our problem solver. Ashley Quintus. Ashley is a great problem solver too. She always has her ears open in the classroom to prepare for any assistance that might be needed to help classmates solve problems. Her assistance is always accompanied with a big smile and sparkles in her eyes. Ashley is and always will be a great asset to her classmates when it comes to solving problems. And these are our first grade problem solvers. Parents, at this time, you may come up and grab some pictures. Second grade students, go ahead and stand up, hold your name tag, and follow Ms. Knowles. Alrighty, thank you, first graders. We are moving on to our second grade problem solver, Nathaniel Bostic. Nathaniel, I enjoy having you in my class. When I saw the STEM award was for a problem solver, I thought of you right away. You are always thinking up cool and interesting ways to do things. I especially like when you bring things into class that you've been working on at home that have some connection to what we are learning in class. Keep up the good work. Lyric Jones. Lyric is a student who knows how to take care of what needs to get done. If she sees something that would stop us from getting our learning accomplished, she is quick to fix it. We are proud of you, Lyric. Yaroslav Fedosov is a helper. When there is a need, he wants to be the one to meet it. He pushes in chairs, sharpens pencils, powers on computers, and runs errands quickly and purposely. Yaroslav is the first to kindly remind someone at any time they forget something. Keep up the good work. Ava Fernandez. Ava is an absolute joy to have in my class. She is independent and always helpful. She's a true leader, always showing others the way through her example. She uses her critical thinking skills to figure out problems on a daily basis. Thank you, Ava. Tyler Toms. When visiting the Media Center for book checkout, Ty is quick to use our library catalog CyberCat to locate resources. He problem solves to determine if the book is available and if so, where it is located. Ty also helps his peers in using the resource and has become a role model for how to be an independent library user. Milena Song. Milena is very creative and great at problem solving. She tries her best every day in class and collaborates very well with her peers when given a task. She comes up with different ideas to solve problems and communicates her unique ideas very well. Keep up the good work, problem solver. Hafsa Shaikh. Hafsa is a wonderful student who has proven to be self-sufficient and resourceful. She constantly figures out solutions to problems in class, whether it is academic or in social situations. Hafsa's ability to reason and use logic has proven to be beneficial for the students. I'm extremely proud to be her teacher. Aiden Griffith. Aiden is a problem solver. Whether it's during a math problem, STEM activity, or coding, Aiden uses his perseverance and problem-solving skills. He encourages others to find other solutions and to stay positive while feeling frustrated. Aiden is a problem solver for sure. K. Marcus Butcher. K. Marcus always demonstrates great problem-solving skills. He likes to think out of the box and comes up with great suggestions for extending our learning. He also manages his time and tasks well, showing others that problem-solving skills go beyond just answering questions. Ileana Fernandez. Ileana is an outstanding girl, nominated by her classroom peers for being an expert at solving problems. She is always helpful and knows just how to get the task completed. We are so happy to have her as our Wonder Woman. Isabel Minette. Isabel is a problem solver in both her academic studies as well as her social environment. In math and science, she works hard to come up with solutions and rethinks when her first solution doesn't work. Socially, she is willing to jump in when there is a problem or need and keep things on track. Way to go, Isabel. Brandon Liu. Brandon is a problem solver inside and outside of the classroom. If something doesn't work out, he is always offering up solutions of what he could do instead. He perseveres through any challenge he faces. And these are our second grade problem solvers. Parents, feel free to come up and take a picture. Third grade problem solvers, stand up with your name tags and find Ms. Kay and Ms. Knowles. All right, thank you, problem solvers. All right, now we're going to get going with our third grade problem solvers. Kaylee Costello. Kaylee is a problem solver because she has a unique outlook to the problems and issues of today. She is always ready to help her classmates with their questions and is a great helper. Nevada Narayan. Nevada is truly a problem solver. She is a deep thinker and never gives up. If one method doesn't work, she thinks of a different one that will work. Along with this wonderful trait, Nevada is respectful, polite, and kind to both peers and adults. She is an all-around student of the month. Shrija Magaluru. Shrija is our STEM Student of the Month for her ability to think clearly. She sees problems as challenges and learns from them. She is a deep thinker who will always find a solution no matter what the problem. We think she's awesome. Ishan Karan. Ishan is a great problem solver. Whether it's tricky brain teasers, difficult math problems, or inferring an ELA, Ishan is always doing whatever it takes to find a solution. Great job. We are proud of you. Maida Kolapara. Maida is ready to tackle anything thrown her way. She goes above and beyond the curriculum and studies the topics we discuss in class in further depth on her own time outside of the classroom. She's a go-getter, loves learning new things, and never gives up. Andrea Zambrano Ferriero, Andrea has only been in the U.S. for a little while, and she has had to overcome many problems, not only with being shy and new, but also with not knowing how to speak English. Andrea has developed ways to communicate with her friends and teachers to make sure she is learning every day. Keep problem solving, Andrea. Rishi Bora. Rishi is truly a problem solver. He always contributes to the conversation with enlightening additional information. He is great at solving day-to-day problems as well as unusual problems that may pop up. Congratulations, Rishi. Alyssa Garcia. Alyssa deserves our STEM Student of the Month award for problem solving because I can always count on her to solve an issue in a fair-minded way. She has the ability to motivate her fellow classmates with her outgoing personality and positive attitude. Way to go, Alyssa, and keep up the great work. Nicholas Sotomayor Quinones. Whenever there's an issue a student is having, they always know they can rely on Nicholas. He is very responsible and takes pride in helping others come up with ways to solve their problems. Nicholas is a vital part to our classroom family, and we are all so very lucky to have him. Cade Holland. Cade is our problem solver. He has the natural ability to work through word problems, big ideas, and other issues that occur throughout the day. Cade also loves to help his classmates work through their problems, as well as his teacher. Way to go, Cade. Ian Chacon. Even though the most difficult problems, Ian finds a way to solve it. It doesn't matter if it's a math problem, a science lab, or a classroom dilemma, Ian will find a solution. And these are our third grade Students of the Month. Parents, you may come up and take a picture. And then my fourth graders, go ahead and stand up and look for Miss Knowles. Make sure you have your name tag. All right, we're going to move on with our fourth grade problem solvers. Olympia. Olympia is a wonderful student and a true problem solver. She thinks out of the box and is able to come up with creative solutions to problems related to both school and real life situations. I am so proud of you. Keep up the amazing effort. Saraswat. When faced with a challenge, Saraswat looks for ways of solving the problem before asking for help. His use of independent thought has really improved this year. Great job, Saraswat. Ms. Burgos is so proud of you. Ananya. Ananya has been chosen as our Student of the Month because she is an excellent problem solver. Whenever an issue arises, she always mediates the situation and helps friends to solve problems. She also helps friends during class time as well when they are struggling in math. She helps them to look at the scenario in a different way. Yiani. Yiani can always depended on to be the voice of reason. He offers quick and effective ways to problem solve and has a way of putting things in perspective for the students. Students trust his judgment and listen when he offers support. Proud of you, Yiani. Carter. Carter is a leader in our classroom. He sees a problem as a chance to learn and is not afraid to explore different options before finding the best solution to the problem. He thinks critical and identifies the problem and possible problems that may arise with different solutions before making a choice on the best possible solution. Sophie. Sophie is always asking for ways to help other people. Whether it's an academic problem or other, she applies her problem-solving skills in all of her subject areas as well and has excellent grades to show for it. Xander. What's great about Xander is his ability to take a situation of any kind and look at it from several perspectives. He's great about figuring out many ways to solve a problem and usually with the best outcome for all involved. I know he'll use this worthy skill throughout his life. Anna, we are so proud of you, of all that you've accomplished since coming to us from Venezuela. Your positive attitude and determination show that you are hungry for knowledge. Congratulations. Angelina is a true problem solver. When we have a STEM challenge during classroom activities or social challenges within peer interaction, she always uses intuition and logic to come up with the best solution. I love how she tries to connect with students and find happy middle resolutions that focus on positive and productive outcomes. Lou is a problem solver in many ways within and outside of classroom instruction, whether it is helping peers solve missing angles in our geometry unit or finding something lost in the classroom. Lou is often the first one to offer assistance. Our classroom community greatly benefits from Lou's problem-solving ability. And these are our 4th grade problem solvers. Parents, if you want to come up and take a picture, now is your time. And 5th graders, go ahead and stand up with your name tags and look for Miss Knowles. She'll be the one with the antlers. All right, thank you, 4th grade problem solvers. Now for our 5th graders, Tyler. Tyler is a great problem solver. If a problem comes about, he is ready to find a solution. He always has a backup plan if things do not work out. Or even finds a way to improve on other ideas. Anuradha. Students have said that Anu is a great role model. She is always coming up with excellent solutions and often thinks outside the box to solve problems. She is not just problem solving in math and science, but she helps others too. She is kind and makes suggestions that work for everyone. She always thinks win-win. Poojan is always ready to learn. He is always ready to give help or suggestions to problems that arise. He is also able to accept when things don't work. Patience has great problem-solving skills. She knows when to remove herself from a situation that could possibly get her in trouble. She is always willing to help me when I'm trying to fix technology problems in my classroom. Damien is an extraordinary problem solver. He does an awesome job thinking about and creating new strategies to help his class succeed in game activities. Damien is always thinking outside the box. Great job, Damien. Abdallah is a great problem solver. He always suggests great ideas and alternate solutions for doing things more effectively in our classroom, especially with group activities requiring collaboration and cooperation. Carter has shown his problem-solving skills in music class. He is always creating and knows how to fix things on his own without being asked. He is a leader amongst his peers when it comes to this trade. Krish always looks for ways to help the classroom run more smoothly. He takes the initiative to solve any problem that may arise without being asked, and he helps others to find solutions to their problems. Krish is a wonderful role model and a great friend to his classmates. Josias, when faced with a challenge, Josias finds new ways to problem solve to overcome it. He thinks outside the box in order to come up with solutions and to complete tasks in the classroom. He shares these strategies with his classmates in order to push others to problem solve. Way to be a problem solver. Maya Elise. Maya is a very sweet, helpful student, and she is also a problem solver. I've noticed her several times coming up with solutions to problems or struggles that other students are experiencing. It's such a pleasure when she's in my room. I wish I saw her more often. Kaylee Kaylee is excellent at developing game strategies and communicating those strategies with her teammate. Awesome job, Kaylee. And these are our 5th grade problem solvers. Parents, can they come up and take some pictures? My 6th grade problem solvers, go ahead and stand up, hold your name tag, and follow Miss Knowles. All right, thank you, 5th grade problem solvers. Okay, we are moving on to our 6th grade problem solvers. Friends, be sure to be respectful of our problem solvers. Good job, boys and girls. All right, Maria. Maria is our class problem solver. The minute she notices that something has gone awry, or better yet, notices there might be a situation that needs to be planned out efficiently, she jumps right in. Maria is a natural problem solver and is always willing to help her classmates be the best they can be. Brianna uses several strategies to help her tackle difficult problems. Her problem-solving skills have helped her achieve success in math. Nathan is always focused and hardworking. He enjoys challenges and finds creative ways to solve problems that are presented to him. Great job, Nathan. Elliot is extremely resourceful and a great problem solver. He works through technology questions, trying multiple things until he finds a solution. Elliot also looks for solutions in life situations and moves his seat so he could better focus in class. This kid is going places. Haley continuously focuses on the problems within our classroom academics as well as with individuals and tries to come up with solutions. She makes herself available to others if they are in need. Willie. Our class chose Willie for our Student of the Month because he's an excellent problem solver. His specialty is in conflict resolution. Whenever there's a conflict amongst peers in our class, Willie is awesome at diffusing the problem. He is our peacekeeper. Presley always comes to class ready to learn. She is never discouraged when faced with a problem or challenge. She keeps it cool, works through it, and oftentimes I see her helping other students. Aiden is a deep thinker, which allows him to think his way through situations. He has great ideas which allow him to solve problems naturally. Kenyon is a problem solver each and every day. He works hard in and outside the class to find solutions for both academic and social issues he encounters. Sarai. I nominate Sarai for Problem Solver Student of the Month because she is always aware of her surroundings. She is the first one in class every day. She knows that everyone needs their table folders and she distributes them without being asked. She is a pleasure and an asset to have in class. And these are our 6th grade problem solvers. All right, parents, now is your time to come embarrass the 6th graders. And then 7th graders, go ahead and stand up and follow Ms. Knowles. Great job, 6th grade. Thank you, 6th grade problem solvers. Now on to our 7th grade problem solvers. Starting us about is Miss Lauren. Lauren has had a few problems this year and she took initiative to solve them. There's an old saying that one has to be an active participant in their own rescue, and that's Lauren. Tyler, because he is awesome. Tyler is determined to learn his guitar music. He not only finds ways to teach himself, but to teach what he has learned to his classmates. Emily. Emily is an amazing student with a true appreciation for her education. She takes problems as they arise and views them as a challenge to be conquered. She is self-motivated with a focus on academics and learning. Santiago. Santiago displays the STEM Character of the Month problem solver because he does not give up when he wants something. Santiago is curious, creative, and hands-on when working on his activities and classmates. Austin. Austin is bright, intuitive, and always seeking ways to make rehearsals and men's chorus run smoothly. He is always on task, hardworking, motivated, and shows huge amounts of respect for his teachers and peers. Janessa. Janessa usually connects the dots from a string of questions to understand the big picture. She will sometimes ask for help in getting started, but will logically make her way around the problem to understand it better. She also makes connections with the content that we learn in class to the real world, which enhances their learning. Shivanshu. Shivanshu is our #1 problem solver. He is quick to analyze situations, assess what is going on, and interprets how to solve the problem quickly. And he does it well. Keep up the good work. Tiana. Tiana is a deep thinker and a tremendous friend. She shares her compassion and sensitivity to others by offering advice that no one else may think of, and provides insight as to the mind of a middle school student. Aiden. Aiden is an excellent problem solver. He always has ideas on how to explain things to others in a way that they can understand. Tanya. Tanya is a very kind-hearted person. She is the person that would go out of her way to help somebody struggling and spend time with them until they understand the subject. She's a great problem solver. And these are our 7th grade problem solvers. Okay, 8th grade. Students, go ahead and stand up and follow Miss Knowles. 7th grade parents, come grab some pictures. All right, thank you, 7th grade problem solvers. Let's move on to 8th grade. All righty. Jaylise. Jaylise is always coming to me with solutions. She is thinking 2 steps ahead and makes my life as a teacher easier. I appreciate Jaylise's positive attitude and encouragement with all of her classmates. Shayna. Shayna doesn't let language limitation limit her learning. She works with her classmates to translate and follow along in the lessons. She is a true problem solver. Janaya. Janaya is my student assistant and also my right hand. Whenever I assign her a task, sometimes I may leave out details. She always uses her problem-solving ability to get the job done. I am so proud of her progress this year. She is very deserving of this award. Timothy. Timothy looks for more than one solution to a problem and finds new and productive ways to deal with new problems as they arise. He goes beyond a fixated mindset and opens up to new ways of thinking. He sees problems as challenges and tries to learn from them. Jessie. Jessie is receiving this award for excellence in problem-solving skills. Jessie has demonstrated that through hard work and dedication, even the most challenging problems can be solved with ingenuity and effort. Clara. Clara always comes up with unique solutions for any problem that she faces in or out of our classroom. She always does it with a positive attitude and an open mind. Her teachers and classmates love her. Josiah. Josiah is always figuring out how he can triumph over any obstacle which is placed in front of him. He is willing to take on challenges to accomplish his educational goals. No problem is too difficult for him to master. And these are our 8th grade problem solvers. Parents, go ahead and come and snap some pictures. Thank you, 8th grade problem solvers. All right, I'm going to welcome Ms. Land back to the stage. We have some special awards for some of our staff.
To begin with, I'm going to start with our leadership team. Ms. Knowles has been a great addition to the TBK family. She is proactive in her approach to working with students, often guiding students in peaceful problem-solving solutions. She anticipates potential problems and plans ahead for solutions. Ms. Knowles, thank you for your leadership and problem-solving. I'm moving along to middle school. Coach Jarosky is a problem solver in his own way. Woo! He's always willing to pick up the slack and fill up a need. During after-school events, he has been known to wait until teachers and administrators walk to their car before leaving. He's my bodyguard. Recently, he was a problem solver when he stepped up to take the place of another teacher on a trip to nature's classroom in order to support the students. Thank you, Coach. Moving on to intermediate. Ms. Slaughter is always one we can count on when it comes to problem solving. She anticipates potential problems and provides viable solutions that fit the needs of all. She listens to the concerns of others, and when sharing those concerns with administration, she plans solutions. Ms. Slaughter, thank you for your talents and skills. And last but never least, primary. Ms. Curtright is a person that can be counted on to look at a situation and come up with several different ideas to make it work. We are especially thankful for her problem-solving skills in creating schedules for testing in the computer labs. Thank you, Mrs. Curtright, for your solution-driven skills. Thank you so much, teachers and the administration team. We appreciate everything you do for our school. And you're welcome to take pictures if you would like to.